Hello everyone and welcome back to this crypto news and technical analysis update on multiple cryptocurrencies including Bitcoin, Ethereum and Solana. As always, make sure to smash up the like button here down below. As you can see here, make sure to turn on the notification bell to do not miss any emergency update videos on the cryptocurrency market. Make sure also to be part of my Bybit affiliate community by using the link down below here. And you can also gain up to $500 in position drop by using the link down below. I'm going to talk about the deposit bonuses at the end of the video, so make sure to stay until the end. Today we're going to talk about, of course, the technical analysis on Bitcoin, Solana and Ethereum. We're going to talk about liquidation prices and liquidation heat map on Bitcoin, CVD divergences, bullish or bearish, RSI divergences, MACD, open interest, funding rates and much more. So make sure to stay until the end so you have a full overview. So let's start with Bitcoin. So we've been forming for a couple of weeks this descending triangle, as you can see here, of which we broke out, and we're also creating higher lows, as you can see here, and higher highs, no, but higher lows, yes, which is very bullish. On the 4-hour time frame, as you can see here, we're kind of seeing a compression pattern. I'm going to show you, because we are potentially forming, as you can see here, a potential symmetrical triangle like this, and we are still waiting for the breakout, of course. And to see the breakout, we need to wait for volume confirmation. Yesterday we tried to break out of it, but of course we rejected from it. I'm going to tell you exactly why. Because first of all, we were around the $107,000 level per Bitcoin, which is a very big liquidity level. As you can see here, 107.4k is a very big liquidity level where we have a lot of stop losses or short positions that can be liquidated. Yesterday we took a bit of liquidity, but we still did not liquidate all the short positions. So I think we might still continue to go up in the on Monday to grab all this liquidity and then potentially head lower and actually grab the liquidity here down below to liquidate all the longs, and then we potentially will continue higher. And we also need to grab the liquidity at the all-time high, which is around $110,000 per Bitcoin. So be very careful, because we might have a lot of price swings in the next week. So be very careful. Make sure to buy at support and sell at resistance. Never buy at resistance, because most probably you're gonna get wrecked, because here usually at the highs we have a lot of liquidity. We grab liquidity, as you can see here, we grab the liquidity of this high, went above, faked out everybody, and then continued lower. So please be very careful. On the daily time frame, we're also not that bullish, because we are also forming a bearish divergence. As you can see here, from here to here we're creating a higher high. I'm going to show you with a different color so it is easier to see. And on the RSI we are creating lower highs, which indicate that we are potentially forming a bearish divergence. And as you can see here on the daily time frame, the MACD is about to top out. We might top out in the next couple of days, which is not very good. So please be on the lookout for this. On the 1-hour time frame, we're also not that bullish, because we are also forming some kind of bearish divergences. I'm going to show you right now. Here we created a higher high, and on the RSI, wait, let me remove this. And on the RSI we created a lower high, which is also bearish divergence. In fact, we perfectly topped out here and on the MACD and both on the RSI, and we dropped lower. So both daily time frame and 1-hour time frame are not that bullish, though on the 4-hour time frame we are currently forming a bullish divergence, actually, because as you can see here, we've been creating higher lows, and here we've been creating lower lows, which is a bullish divergence. So we have kind of contradictory indications, though what I believe is that this bullish divergence has already been confirmed. In fact, we already pumped towards the upside, so we might go back here, test it out, or continue higher. So we have two chances, actually. Let me tell you what is the potential chances for Bitcoin. So first of all, we might go back to the all-time high on Monday, grab the liquidity here, create a new all-time high, and then drop and grab the liquidity here on the support side at around 100k level, and then continue higher with the bull market. Or we go like this. We first go on Monday, we're going to go down, grab the liquidity around these lows, then go back up, grab the liquidity here, continue lower, retrace a bit, and then potentially continue higher. So these are the possibility for Bitcoin, though of course many things can happen. Bitcoin can pump directly, create a new all-time high, and actually continue higher or even continue lower. So of course, be very careful. The markets are very unpredictable, so be very careful with that. But this is what I believe is going to happen. Let's now analyze Solana. So on the 4-hour time frame, we are now potentially creating a 5-wave structure. As you can see here, this is my first wave. We're now creating the second wave, then a third wave, fourth wave, and then fifth, which is above, of course, the third wave. And usually based on the Fibonacci trend-based tools, which shows us the potential targets for Solana, we go like this to the low. So first price target for Solana is $292 per Solana, which we already hit, as you can see here. Then usually the third wave, actually the second wave usually usually retraces around 50% to 61% below the high. So in fact, we came back to the 50% level and then went back up. So we are now potentially forming the second wave. Third wave usually goes until the 1.618 level here. The fourth wave usually retraces back to the one Fibonacci level, as you can see here, which in this case is $355. And the fifth wave usually goes up to here at the 2.618 level. So this might be a long-term trade, which would make us from the current price target, from the current price point to the price target that we have is around 116%. With leverage, it's going to be even more. So if you use 10x leverage on Bybit, it would be around 1,100% return on investment, which is a very good trade. So this is the potential points that we are potentially forming on Solana. We could still continue lower, as you can see here, get back to the 61.8 and then potentially continue higher. So this is a possibility, though I don't think it's going to happen. But if Bitcoin starts dropping kind of hard, we might still go back to the 50%, and if we don't hold the 50% level on the Fibonacci level, then we might continue lower at the 61% level, which is the golden pocket. Let's now go on Ethereum. On Ethereum, we also have been forming a descending wedge, as you can see here on the daily time frame. And in fact, yesterday we tried to break out from it, but of course we also rejected because we grabbed the liquidity that which was above this resistance line. We grabbed it and then of course went lower, so we faked out. For Ethereum, we might potentially get back to this support zone at the 3.1 almost 3.2k level per Ethereum. I would put some limit orders because here we have some support, as you can see here, both from the volume profile, and we also have some price level support, which is very, very good. So I would put some long limit orders here if we get back here, and if the market gives us the chance to enter again long on Ethereum. Remember, never go long at resistance, go long at support and sell at resistance, because usually at resistance we go back, we retrace, we grab liquidity. So please be very, very careful. Let's now continue on the CBD indicator and open interest indicator. So on the 1 hour time frame, we've been creating some kind of bearish divergence, as you can see here on the last few hours. In fact, we also rejected from here. Look, we created a higher high there, and here we created a lower low. which is not very good. In fact, we rejected and went below here. Same goes for the daily time frame, which we have also actually massive bearish divergence. Wait, let me see, because this is very low. One sec. Okay, as you can see here on the daily time frame, we've been creating higher high, and on the CBD we're creating a massive lower lows, which is also a bearish divergence. And we're also having open interest going down, indicating that money is flowing out of the market, which might indicate that we might potentially go lower around the 100k 99k level back again in the next few weeks, and then potentially continue higher towards an all-time high. Let's now go on the news. Yesterday, the Bitcoin spot ETFs accumulated a total of $520 million worth of Bitcoin, which is crazy. Same goes for the Ethereum spot ETFs, which yesterday accumulated around $10 million worth of Bitcoin. And on the Bitcoin dominance, at the current moment, we are touching critical resistance point, and we actually need to reject from there if we want to see an altcoin season. So please be very careful. Watch out from this level. If we reject, then an altcoin season might start. Thank you again for your attention. Make sure to like, subscribe, be part of my Bybit affiliate community. You can get up to $30,000 in deposit bonuses by using my link down below. Thank you again for your attention. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.